Wi-Fi's got it in his hand right in front of him. He'll back off as a result from the flash, but how ready is he for this rotation? He will back off. Nath makes his way in, but this is extremely hostile territory. Somebody right around the corner. Those flashbangs better pay their weight, and it might just work off. Wi-Fi just finds it, but oh no! He throws a toxic canister in his butt! That is brutal for Wi-Fi right there, and you're at another 3v2. The timing's so rough for Luminosity. All right, well, that's a freebie. 3K for Beaulo as Silent prone at the window, trying to find an angle on the upside-down repel player. Kixro, are you going to do the same thing? Feed yourself to the 417, let this man get a 4K? No, it'll be Kobe to get it. So, Sonic's taking that first floor control, will now look to try and apply pressure to the players pushed very deep into admin. We've seen many times on Consulate how difficult it can be to move beyond those couple doorways, and well, it can be especially difficult if Luminosity are looking to deny every bit of space. Silent creeps out, takes one, but there's another wrapping around the corner. Never mind, actually. Nath might be there, but he was not wrapping whatsoever. Now he does, and cuts down Silent. In the process, though, DarkZero lost another body. Got another bit of intel. Oh, man, Nath, what a pickup there. Very happy you brought the Grim in that moment. They might just make it a 3v2. The Warden playing very fast and loose with his life. Difficult position he finds himself in, but how the hell have DarkZero got a 3v2 out of that?
That was some crazy aggression there from that LG player at the top of Spiral. Wi-Fi practically throwing himself at that position, but no dice, doesn't come up with anything green for LG. For DarkZero, looking to see how they can try and work this site now into the 3 versus 2. You still got Bo up, Nathan Pamazoo as well, and a decent amount of utility to their name, especially for Pamazoo. This is really who you want to lean into. If they're able to get these drones in and identify a couple of these players, you should be able to get these death marks out. And that's exactly what we have go on, but it's going to fail as Kixro is going to cross one of those mute jammers and it'll knock it out of the sky around his head.
This is still winnable for Luminosity. The fact that you've got both of these players, you have shotguns for close angles and SMG-11 for long range, 2 smoke canisters as well with 20 seconds remaining. It's not easy, but there are ways for Luminosity to win this. But if one more kill goes the attack's way, they might just find it. Nath's able to fly in. Can you get those smokes in time? Oh, maybe you do, but Nath doesn't care. Oh, it's just a little wide. Still a 1v3. Wi-Fi still lost his friend. That utility just a bit too far to the left. Has unfortunately cost LG round 1. He's got the final to choke off the approach, but he'll try to take the gunfight instead. Looking the wrong way, Beaulo will capitalize off of that. DarkZero, the first one to win an attack on Consulate.
DarkZero definitely counting their lucky stars, especially with that supporting staff. We'll see if they can work their way in and be able to dust the rest of this utility, especially with these Twitch drones. Got the 417s in the hands of Bo.
First POV drone boost I've seen. Two players up top. Kobe on the cutoff on yellow. NGR, I believe, I was about to say, moving down into the electrical position, not necessarily to cut off those roamers. So it is a bit spread out. I think DarkZero were hoping that maybe the roamers would retreat into the waiting arms of Kobe. Hello, little opportunity knocking. NGR spots somebody retreating, and if there's anybody in this lobby who is going to have excellent trigger discipline, it's Mayor McCheese himself right now with the AK-12. He'll creep in a little bit further on the back line. Nobody knows he's here. There might be barbed wire in his way. But even that sound cue might be enough. Eddie focused on the front line. That's confirmed to NGR now. Nave's in position to get this diffuser. Oh, this sound cue is not going to give anything away, but the round might be done and dusted by the time he gets there. Never mind, there's Woos. NGR finally able to strike as Beaulo with a clean little 2-piece to give DarkZero another 3v2, 2 rounds in a row. We're in the post-plane this time, so if the odds were good before, they're even better now. Silent's been on 17 HP for like 8,000 years, by the way, and he'll move to 0 expeditiously. Triple kill for Beaulo, 1v3 for Kixro. What are you really to do at this point except Hail Mary it down yellow, where, big shock to anybody, there's somebody, I was about to say, holding the cross on yellow, but a bit of surprise. He actually lets him slip by, but it's all good, because in 3, 2, 1, the round is won for DarkZero. Kill or not, DarkZero move up 2-0.
Man, what do you do against a DZ squad that's just so darn good? Well, they are going to have Kixro implemented downstairs to be able to try and stunt this plan. But do keep in mind, although it is an MP7, obviously it's not Bandit, so no Nitro Cell here. Fenrir right around the corner, and this should be a awkward situation for Eddie here in a moment. I don't think he's going to die from this, but there is some potential in that. And oh, I might be eating my words. Have that rotation coming in from bench, and yeah, he's going to get taken down from upstairs.
Damn, through the hatch.
They've broken the fourth wall on me, sir. that is ridiculous. that's the most Rainbow Six Siege thing ever. You're like, oh, there's a guy outside the window. There's another person pushing in from bench. Where's he gonna die? Oh, the verticality. Like, it's just so insane. They'll take out Kicksrow downstairs, and that's gonna be the opener of the DarkZero. So badly wanted. Now, where do they want to try and deliver this case?
Such an NGR kill too. On rappel, kills a guy through a hatch in like a doorway. Like, all right, fair enough.
You got it, buddy. You got it. We get it.
Listen, NGR on this role is ridiculous. He is so good playing this cutoff and passive position. Sometimes it can be a bit comical how long he can wait in a given spot.
Most patient man alive, right? Yeah. Like patience of a saint.
But it does pay off pretty consistently for DarkZero. It's giving them this 5v4 right now, and there's so many players like Kobilax, Beaulo, Pamazoo who can turn things up. It's fun to have a guy who can chill out. Oh, it is actually second floor defense. I was trolling. My bad. What was I talking about? Anyway. We'll see that utility burned up top that Goyo earlier could allow for a CEO plan, but with everything coming in from the admin side and all the defenders fully pushed back, these gunfights need to go LG's way if they want to stop DarkZero from pushing further into Spiral, pushing further into Projector. Fortunately, DarkZero so often finding themselves in an advantageous position moving into the late round. 3v2, 3v2, now a 4v3. They've made good on their promises established by these man advantages before. Might find themselves as 4v2, effectively so, as one player trapped inside of the little cubby, inside of the A bomb site. Very difficult position, especially spotted by those Bs. Smoke canisters go out. It's not really stopping Nafe's push deep into the site itself. He will fall, but NGR's there for the trade. Silence doing his work, though. The smoke canister's doing well, as I was expecting some progress from DarkZero, and they all get stuck inside of a hallway. Consistently running the Deimos and the Jackal, not necessarily at the same time, but DarkZero have had one of those operators in every round they've played so far, coincidentally in the hands of Pamazoo every single time. Just one of those players that having an ability for him to gain free intel at any given time, really quite powerful. Maybe that's how we got the kill on Kicksrow, maybe not. Either way, him and Kobilax eating up in the first minute and a half. 5v3, just getting vertical control. Not even pushing in the split, not even taking any fights. They have fully moved to this top floor and got 2 kills as a result. And unfortunately, 2 C4s have already been used. Not pre-placed, but used by LG. That means they only have 1 to stop any plant from going down inside of A.
Yeah, 0 results and really no way of LG fighting back against the kill box that DarkZero set upstairs. There's so many windows active for them, and LG tries to escape. They do anything to thwart the game plan of DZ and clearing out that top floor. They don't want to give the bodies up, but Kobe's still in the area as well to nip that in the bud too. 2 free kills practically gifted to LG, all off the back of DarkZero's efforts and a very strong offensive assault of that top floor. But now they have to try and bring it back to bear on the bomb site. Some extended angles here for Kicksrow as he's trying to work double verticality here through that basement area. A frag grenade in towards Spiral will force one back. They know Wi-Fi's in the area as Kobe starts to work his way down Spiral stairs. DarkZero still looking for exactly where they want to put this down. Nafe is indeed the case bearer as of right now, and I do believe that means we're going to be putting things down in tellers. Knows there's one around the staircase. Bo will pick up one, but how is LG going to get out of this? It's all down to Wi-Fi inside of a 1 versus 2.
Now, no C4s, you got to find this on a vertical angle somehow, and man, you are wishing you had some of that secondary utility at the moment. What makes way up the staircase? Ooh, it's spot Nafe on the way out. Kobe's not in position. He is rotating all the way around, spotted on a drone, but he's waiting on the staircase, anticipating the retake. Wi-Fi doesn't know he's trying to face check. Kobe plays so patiently. Wi-Fi's got no idea. Beautifully played by the rookie in the post plant. The patience of a pro.
Oh. Another smoke out there. Bo's holding the cross. Doesn't end up getting that player tagged up at all, but they'll know that he's over on the yellow pillar. And now, Kobe, this play is entirely set up on the precipice of how successful you can be through these smokes as soon as they go down. So we will be hopefully seeing you bear this cross extremely successfully. And Carter, are you getting flashbacks? Because I am.
Oh, I am. Maybe not dropping down a hatch, because look at how focused LG are on this. Oh, they were ready for it! Oh, that is sick. Got
They
it.
brought the house, man.
Dream clap to LG right there. They put 3 people on that NJR problem, but Nate, he's found an opportunity. They've completely flooded it in response. The reactivity on this team is ridiculous. They realize that's their moment to strike, and they've got away with highway robbery. 3v2, they somehow got an advantage out of that. Make that another as Kobe on the DMR, piecing up LG players left and right. Kickstar's got one close, got one far, but that win is miles out of his reach. 4-2-1. Man, this team cannot be stopped. Maybe not. They know he's in now.
They know the one's on top yellow. It's gonna proc the Goyo canister being shot. And as we know from DarkZero, they are no stranger to being patient. This is something that we saw very often inside of Canadian's tenure. Something that we continue to see with him, although, you know, some more aggressive tendencies over there on the Sonics roster, but still the same. It's good patience and seeing what the defense is going to give you, and this time around, they're going to give you some success. Eddie's going to take out NJR, but Bo will take out Woos. A solid response there as that first smoke pours in. Wi-Fi does still have 2 more, but how many times do they want to try and fly in via this window?
I think that's the bit of the issue they're running into right now, because NGR had already used a lot of his utility. Obviously, dying as well is not ideal, but even if he was still alive, you're short a lot of that Grim utility. And just one toxic canister undoes that rush, and you don't have a lot of time to just hop in, hop out, try to burn that util. We might have got a C4, but no, look, Nate goes for the complete rotation, and there's somebody, the smoke canister. Wi-Fi's got it in his hand right in front of him. He'll back off as a result from the flash, but how ready is he for this rotation? He will back off. Nate makes his way in, but this is extremely hostile territory. Somebody right around the corner. Those flashbangs better pay their weight, and it might just work off. Wi-Fi just finds it, but oh no! He throws a toxic canister in his butt! That is brutal for Wi-Fi right there, and you're at another 3v2. The timing's so rough for Luminosity. All right, well, that's a freebie. 3K for Beaulo as Silent prone at the window, trying to find an angle on the upside-down repel player. Kicksrow, are you going to do the same thing? Feed yourself to the 417, let this man get a 4K? No. It'll be Kobe to get it. Instead, it's a 5-1-1 for DarkZero, and that last second tactical timeout from LG gets them the very half they seem destined for anyway. Whether it's pushing down yellow or the backside, they are trying to keep DarkZero as close to the wall as they can, give them no room to breathe.
We've got 3 nitro cells here. So definitely some ways for DarkZero to deal with this smoke as it comes in. And Woo's thrown both of them. They're both down. I mean, we are probably going to have some more on Glass. No, Glass has frag grenades. So Jackal's the only other one. I lied. There's a lot more smokes on here because Blitz has them as well. Nitro cell out, though, and that should take out the Blitz. And Bo's going to get one as well. The plant has not gone down. And this is what we were kind of expecting out of the defensive Luminosity in this same situation. But DarkZero, they're just doing it better. Bigger and better in every single capacity. 3 bodies down for LG in response. They'll just get Kobe, and you still got to deal with this solid lineup from DZ. But as I say that, they'll take down Bo, and this round starts to work its way back to a 50-50.
Silence looking back and forth like, all right, I know where these people are. I know what the plan is here. I know what's up. But it's just so difficult when you're facing down 2 mirror windows, hoping you can pre-fire, and what are you going to do? Rotate to the backside? They're probably ready for that, too. You got a minute 20 seconds, though. Oh, Woos has actually made his way in with the diffuser. Remember, no more C4, so Silent can hold this cross, but just too many bodies thrown at the prod and DarkZero match point.
There's still a lot of heavy lifting to be done on this top floor. We're going to have Kickstrow work his way in from the admin side, and he's rocking the God setup for Deimos. That M590 for the close range, and the Cowboy Revolver for longer stuff. Use that nice scope to its fullest advantage, and we're actually going to see it go down. Bo's going to get gunned down and should be cleaned up here by this frag grenade.
Goodbye, Beaulo. Out of round 8. Spot the mute soon afterwards. Even in the 4v5, moving beyond this doorway can be difficult. You're hoping somebody else decides to try and play around this vending machine or play towards the top of Visa. Even here, you could get stuck. That's why you need to rely on the Blitz. NGR, Pambazoo, both very, very close to where this diffuser could go down. When Wi-Fi threw the smoke on the defense, it came very... Ooh, I was about to say came very close, but talk about coming close right there. Eddie put down to very low HP. Thankfully, the adrenal surge will bring him back a little bit, but those smokes are landing quite well. NJR still has 2 of them to prolong this late round as LG push further. Oh, Kixro spots 1, but the entire chamber goes wide. Can't find anything quick reload. Eddie will instead push deep into the cubby, but there's 2 players waiting for him, and they've got Diffuser trapped. It's locked in there with them, and Kixro, you might be locked in with DarkZero, but that's why you bring the shotgun, cock the hammer, and bring the round back for Luminosity. 3v2, Diffuser recovered, and maybe, just maybe, a 5-round comeback off the back of this. C4 down below. Does Nath have the information? You're goddamn right he does! Can you react in 3 seconds, LG? I think not. 7-1. And if you were hoping LG make playoffs, well, you got a damn good reason to tune in tomorrow.
Wow. What an insane game from DarkZero across the board.